Why am I a creator? Jesus, you ask good questions that are really difficult to answer. Why am I a creator? I guess, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I mean, there are a lot of broad reasons why people become a creator. A lot of people say, like, you can't, like, you have to become a creator. You can't help it become a creator. And I think some of that is useful. But feeling that, having a feeling that being a creator is your destiny or your desire, the only thing that you were made from, I can see why that's useful, because there's a lot of difficult moments in being a creator. There's a lot of times when people will tell you that you can't or shouldn't do what you're trying to do, you'll never make it or anything like that. And in those moments, you really need to kind of hold on to your origin story, like your destiny, like your Luke Skywalker or whatever. But I really think I'm a creator because I enjoy it. It's something that I can do every day and not hate myself. And it's a career that I've taken to. I've had really good luck so far, and really good opportunities have come my way. And I like to think that I've done a good job of taking advantage of those opportunities. And I'm a creator because I enjoy telling stories in this format. I enjoy telling stories as a comic book creator, and it's something that has given me a lot of joy over the years, and it's something I want to give back. I want to make sure that comics are surviving and thriving in the world, because I think it's important. I've seen the ways in which comic books can change lives. Comic books have changed my life. Comic books have given me so much. I just want to do my best to put more of that out there. I don't really know what that is, but I just feel compelled to be part of this tradition that's meant so much. Comics started long before me, and they'll continue long after me, and I'll just be a little bit a part of it. But even just to be that little bit is really exciting. It's really awesome. God, that's a tough one too. Only because I have creative people who I love, and I read or watch their shit over and over again, but I feel very sheepish about claiming them as influences because they're so much better than I am, and I don't know that anyone would ever compare my books to theirs and say oh, there's a connection here. I guess I could say I wish, people I wish were my influences, or they do influence me, and I hope to get up to that level. Los Bros Hernandez from Love and Rockets. Love and Rockets is my favorite comic of all time. I spent a lot of time with that comic book. I wish I could pull off, do things that they do, not even do the same story that they do, but pull off the same kind of emotional resonances that they can do, and the deep character work that they do. I wish I could do that better in my own work. I love Pedro Almodovar, the Spanish film director. I think he's fucking crazy, and I love it. Not just, he's got a lot of weird concepts and stuff in his movies. Things that are very unsettling. Movies you probably want to watch with your mother. I don't know what your relationship is like with your mom, but you probably want to watch with your mother. And I guess Our Love Is Real is kind of influenced by that, kind of balls out. Fuck it, I got a weird idea in my head, and I don't care who says what about it. I'm just gonna do it. So I ended up making a comic book about dog sex, and it worked out. So thank you, Pedro Almodovar. But also his plotting, the way he plots and paces a movie is so unconventional and so way out of the typical 3-act structure box. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he keeps it straight in his head. I don't know how he pulls it off every time. Every one of his movies I just love to death. And I wish my plotting could be that unpredictable and that surprising, but also that satisfying. Yeah, you just got to get out there and do your shit. Don't wait for anyone's permission to make a comic book. Don't wait for permission from your friends or your family. Don't wait for permission from a publisher. Don't wait for a publisher to come down from the heavens and be you're gonna be a star. 'Cause it doesn't work that way. You gotta go out there and do it. You gotta make your comic book. If you're a writer, you gotta find an artist and you gotta self-publish, or you gotta publish on the web, or digitally, or some other way we haven't thought of yet. If you're an artist, you gotta find a writer or write your own stuff. You gotta get out there and do it. You can't let anything stop you. You're gonna encounter a lot of obstacles and a lot of doubt. But the only way to become a creator is to do it. The destiny is really in your own hands. You hold your own destiny in your hands. Don't wait for anybody else's permission. And then the other part of it is to work your ass off. Because none of this comes easy. And there's a lot of people out there work harder than you at doing what you want to do. And in order to beat them, in order to get the jobs you want, in order to get the success that you want, you have to work harder than them. Not necessarily better, because working better is not always more successful. You just have to work your ass off.